All right, what's up, guys? Let's get this kicked off. So, wait for some people to join in. Let me know if everybody can hear me okay, and we'll get this party started. So, I don't know if you guys caught the video that we just posted. I posted maybe like an hour ago. YouTube is being weird for a bunch of people today. It's taking forever to load, so I just posted it anyways, but it was saying some weird stuff. So, I know some of the other YouTubers are having issues with uploading today, but we finally got our video up for today, so let me know if you guys ended up catching today's upload on the Hellcoda. What's up, Joshua? What's going on? What's up, Eric? Thank you for being a member. Justin says, man, I'm trying to watch the newest vid. You're interrupting. I know, right? Well, either way, we're gonna be on the live for a little bit here. We're just it's been a few weeks. I feel like at least I know we didn't do a live last Friday, but just been plugging away on the Dakota. So I try to do a live for you guys tonight at least. Joshua says, "Did you get it fired up?" No, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And like I mentioned, also in today's video, if you guys are paid members, you're gonna see the live, hopefully fire up of the Dakota tomorrow. So I'm gonna go live tomorrow and start it up live on the channel. So if you guys want to catch that live, make sure you click that join button. Either way, you're gonna see it start up, but you might not see it until probably a day or two later. But if you guys want to watch it live, I'm gonna go live when we start up the Dakota, hopefully tomorrow. Joseph says, start the beast. I know, right? That's the plan. So my oil filter just showed up. It showed up kind of late, but it showed up like an hour or two ago. So I was waiting on the oil filter to arrive because Amazon shipped me one and it was all dented and I didn't feel like putting a dented oil filter on there. So they shipped me a replacement. So it delayed me a couple days, but I had a bunch of other stuff to get cracking on there anyways. Cody says, just finished the new video, getting so close, excited for the first fire up. Yeah, me too, man. So it's gonna be pretty crazy. Really, once we get started, we got brakes to deal with, and I gotta wait for the drive shafts, of course. So I believe tomorrow, the guy that's supposed to be doing the drive shaft, he's supposed to come measure it. So I hope that does happen, so that if all goes well, I think the drive shaft will probably be ready, within a week or so. And then if I get the brakes done in that time, that means I could move it around at least so it's not stuck there. Because I want to put I don't know, I might do it anyways. I want to put the exhaust on my Viper. I've been itching to just take a break for a day off the Dakota and mess with some other stuff. Just a little refresher. Nicholas says, my locks are broken on my car. Oh, that's no good. Not good. Moses, what's up, Moses? Joseph, awesome truck, man. Appreciate it. Now we're trying to do some different stuff. So Patrick says, what's up? I'm just watching the newest video. All right. Yeah, the last video was pretty. I didn't realize there was that many like random little things to do, and I did a lot of stuff off camera just because, in my opinion, it was kind of boring. I was just hooking up clamps and hoses and a bunch of stuff, but I didn't think it really made good video content. But I spent a bunch of time just buttoning up a lot of stuff, so I think it's pretty much ready to go for the most part. The only thing is I'm still waiting for the bracket for the alternator from Holley, which hopefully it fits. The Gen 3 Hemi stuff and the Hellcat are really different on the front timing cover, so we've been bumping into some stuff there, but I'm hoping that it all plays out. But hopefully I'll have that bracket in I think about in a week. I think it's supposed to ship out next week. So I'm hoping I have the alternator bracket. Then I can put on my accessory pulley or belt. Because I can't, right now I don't have an alternator on. So I can't put on the accessory belt, which runs the power steering and it runs my water pump. So until I get that alternator on there, I can fire it up, but I just can't really run it for too long. But we still got some other stuff to do. You guys already know we got to still build the exhaust, which I have. I just got, was it today or the other day? I just got my stainless steel filler rod, so I got to go start practicing like crazy and start getting my TIG welding skills at least half decent so I can do my exhaust. So I'm thinking I'm gonna practice a bunch, and then I'll end up at least tack, like I'll make it, I'll tack it, and then I can keep practicing, and then finally I can get all my dab technique hopefully sorted out and get TIGging. I have a couple actual, I got like 2 wands, and I don't know if there's any welding guys. I'll show you. Hold on, I'll drag it over here. So I've got the TIG setup that I got used. It came with so much stuff, but here's one of the. I still have a lot of the stuff inside. It's all brand new. Like, look at that, it's not even dirty. But the guy spent a bunch of money getting those, expensive clear gas lenses and stuff. So I have all this stuff, and then I have like the Michael Fierick, I think they say. I have a bunch of his cups, which are supposed to make like beautiful welds. But one thing that I did learn from, just trying to learn about this stuff and watching videos. So this one's a shorty one. This is kind of like a more advanced setup, I guess, and it makes better welds because it has these gas lenses and the screens in there. But what they did say is don't learn on this, because if I dip the tip, which I'm gonna do because I'm new, so if I end up dipping that tip and if it splashes back, they said it can wreck that mesh. So if you start getting like blobs and splatters stuck to your mesh, then you end up wrecking the mesh. So what I'm gonna do is I have this one, just like the standard one. I still gotta sharpen that tungsten, but I have just this standard one. I'm gonna try to learn on this because there's not really much to mess up. If you look inside, there's no mesh or anything. So there's nothing really to mess up on this one. So I'm gonna start learning on this. And then it's cool because, like I said, I have all these fancy cups and stuff, so we can get some really nice welds, hopefully, once I get my technique down. So, kind of excited to do that. I've just been so wrapped up with the Dakota, I haven't even had a chance to even mess with it. I haven't hooked it up or fired it up or nothing, but hopefully this weekend maybe I can start messing with some of that stuff. Let's get to some of you guys in the comments. DG, hey John, what's up, DG? Eric says, what time tomorrow am I gonna go live? So just if you guys are just joining in, I'm gonna go live tomorrow for the startup for the Dakota. So only paid members are gonna see it. It's an added perk for those guys that are paying to support the channel. So paid members will see the Dakota hopefully start, if all goes well, tomorrow. So if you're not a paid member and you want to see it live, it'll be tomorrow. Probably, realistically, I'm gonna say I'm Pacific Standard Time, so maybe, I don't know, probably in the afternoon. I'm gonna say it's not gonna be at the end of the night or anything. So maybe like noon to 3-ish. I'll try to give you guys a heads up. I'll end up probably running the live stream for a while. I'll just let it run while I end up working on stuff. So that way you guys can, check in, because I'm going to have to do some stuff to get prepared for it. So maybe I'll start the live and I'll let it run. And I still have to put the oil in and put the filter on and a couple small things. But then I should be able to power the system up and see what happens. So the live stream will probably be running for a few hours. And then hopefully within that time frame, I'll get the thing cranked and fired. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, join the membership. Even if you join the cheapest package, which is like $4.99 or $5, you'll get to see that. And then if not, if you don't want to, that's cool too. You'll still get to see the truck start. It's going to take me probably a couple days before I edit the footage and get everything, enough footage to make a video. So it's probably going to be a couple days later. So if you don't see it live tomorrow, you'll probably see it Monday, the truck starting. So that's the situation there. Zachary says, can a 1500 tow a 77 International Scout 1800 miles one way? That's kind of a broad question. I mean, it depends if it's a really old 1500 or a new one, but yeah, it really depends what the payload is. I'm not sure what the weight is on that thing and what year you're trying to pull it with and all that stuff. DG, just got here. Did I miss the live fire time? No, so I'm going to do it tomorrow. My oil filter just showed up late. I've already mentioned that, but if you're just joining in, my oil filter just showed up like a couple hours ago, so I still gotta do that and put oil in it and a couple things, and then I can start powering it up and see what we got. But I don't know, like no games. I haven't done anything. Like I haven't tried powering it up. I don't know if there's anything going on or we're gonna run into any hiccups. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. I have no idea. I could play a game and try to get it ready and started first, or I could do it live for the paid members, which that's what I'm gonna do. So if it starts, it starts. If we run into some hiccups that we gotta troubleshoot, then we'll have that too. Nicholas says I might have to replace them. Oh, the locks. Yeah, I mean you get a locksmith or replace them, one or the other. Pablo says, when are we gonna see some Ram 1500 stuff? We'll see. Hopefully soon. I've just been so busy with the Dakota. Crackerjack, about a year ago, I seen your video about putting the M1 intake on the old 360 that was in there. Kind of kickstarted my own project on my 94 Dakota with the 318. Ended up using the Hughes intake though. Yeah, the Hughes intake is a good one too. And a lot of people like that better. It actually kind of makes better torque as well than the M1. M1's good for up top, but Hughes is kind of better all around. Nicholas, I love your videos. The Hellcat is a sick engine, man. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm pretty happy with what the outcome is gonna be. It's a lot of work though. I'm not gonna lie. DG gave $5. I appreciate the fact that you share concerns others have when trying to figure this stuff out. Thanks, John. You rock. Appreciate it. Yeah, so thanks for the $5 contribution. But yeah, like as far as trying to keep it 100 with you guys, yeah, I'm making these videos, documenting it, sharing the links to the same stuff that I'm using, so that if you wanted to ever try something this crazy, which I don't recommend because it's been an insane amount of work to do the full conversion, but it will pay off, and we're starting to see the light in the end of the tunnel. Like at least it's gonna be running and stuff. But there's just like even once we get this thing running, there's gonna be so many like little things that we still have to do just to get it to where I want it to get it. Like the doors are another whole project in themselves. Like getting all the electronics in the doors to work, like getting the power door locks and the windows and all that stuff to work. Like that's a whole other project in itself. So we'll have to tackle that at some point. Trying to figure out what we want to do with the stereo. There used to be 3 speakers that were up in the front of the dash, which we didn't have room for. So I'm gonna have to come up with some different speaker things. I was thinking I might just get like the, smaller tweeters. They're really powerful, but I was thinking about getting those smaller tweeters, and I still have room in the corners at least, so I could probably put those there. Just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff we still gotta mess with. And then all that wiring, I still gotta thin out the wiring and try to disable some of the modules. But we'll tackle it all one thing at a time. We're moving along here. And for those of you guys that watched the video that I just posted today too, I was pretty excited that that power steering pump, that it's gonna somewhat work without too much headache. So I ordered some stuff today. I think it shows up, some of it tomorrow, and then I think the rest of it on Sunday. So if all goes as planned, I think I should have the power steering stuff sorted out by Sunday, which will be kind of cool. If that's all done and out of the way, then we just have the alternator and some wiring, and you guys know the rest. Cameron says, when you did the performance mods to the Dakota when it had the 5.9, did it pass smog? Yeah, it really depends what you do. Really depends what you do, and if you keep it compliant. I think actually Hughes was trying to for a while, they were trying to get somebody to go through some sort of inspection with their Hughes air gap so that it could be like carb legal or something like that, but I don't know if they ever did that. Be interesting to know. Bubba's Garage, when are you going to swap a V10 in the Dakota? I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if we could do that. Now you just got my mind racing a little bit. That would be pretty funny. Because I was looking at, depending on where we go, I was almost looking at putting a newer Viper engine into my current Viper. Because the newer Viper engines make way more power. They're more efficient. They have variable valve timing. And yeah, I've seen some engines like a Gen 5 Viper engine, which is the latest iteration of the Viper, which has like 650 horsepower stock. But yeah, I saw one of those engines online on eBay right now. It's like 13 grand, which kind of sounds like a lot, but at the same time, like you could spend you could spend a bunch of money getting just getting one of these older Viper motors to do the same thing. So I was thinking about doing that. You start off with 650 horse plus it's a fully forged engine. Add boost to that, you can make like 1200 horse on stock long block. Like that's a lot better situation than what we're in right now with all cast internals and a more inefficient older technology engine. But you never know. We'll see what's in the works. Henry, I've been thinking about the ground wires, talking about the little things. Oh, yes. I didn't show it actually. I did do a ground wire that goes from the starter area to the frame. So I did put that chassis ground in. I forgot to show you guys, but that was just another little thing that I ended up doing. John. Hey, John. What's up, John? Patrick says, been warm here in Ohio lately, so I had my truck out this week. It's been great. Well, that's good. Good to see and hear that she's running good. Alfredo, are you getting seats from the Charger to fit the Dakota, or are you sticking with the stock Dakota ones? Neither, actually. So the Charger ones won't really fit because they're so big. Like the seat backs is like that thick. It's like 8 inches thick. So because it's a single cab, if I had a club cab, it would be easier because you could actually like put the seat back. But with the single cab, like the stock seats are already right up against the back window. So if I were to put Charger seats in there, I would be sitting like leaning forward like crazy. So what I am doing is Jason, he ended up going with a race seat in his truck. I guess he's got some race seats, but he had SRT4 seats. So they're pretty much like Viper seats. I think they called them SRT4 Viper seats because they're pretty much a Viper seat. It just doesn't say Viper on it. But he has a set of those. So we're going to put those in there for now. I think it should be pretty good. I don't know if we're ever going to change it to something. I mean, if something else comes up, we could always look into doing that. But for now, that's what we're going to throw in there. So it'd be a lot better than the stock seats because the stock Dakota seats are going to look way out of place with that interior now. Jimmy says, did you find the plastic sleeves that go over the cooler lines that hold the clips in place? Yeah, Jimmy, so that, I know what you're talking about because those clips, they're like white clips that go over top of that like C-clip type thing. But the transmission lines actually don't have it. They don't come with it. I know the ones you're talking about and like the factory thing that clips over, but transmission lines on these vehicles don't have it. So they don't have it on the transmission side and they don't have it on the cooler side. But for some reason they put it on the factory oil cooler lines, but they didn't put it on the transmission lines. James, learn what walking the cup means. Yeah, I know what walking the cup means, but I think on the smaller stuff, I've seen the walking the cup where they, I don't even know if I can do it, but they sit there and they roll it back and forth like this, I guess. But I don't know if they necessarily do it on like smaller seam stuff. I've seen that where they're trying to like fill like a large gap, like they'll sit there and walk the cup on like a big thing. But when it's just like when we're doing like a seam joint, I've just seen them just laying a straight bead. So hopefully it'll be a little bit easier for me. Cameron says, no, I'm not a paid member. Join up, man. It's only $5 a month. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. And believe me, you guys wouldn't even know how much, you don't want to know how much money I'm spending a month just to, do this, bring you guys videos and to build that truck. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even want to think about it. Zachary, just got finished installing Bilstein 5100 in the rear, and I just want to say that top shock nut is a pain. Yeah, that one I think it's on the driver's side, right next to the gas tank. That one definitely is not that much fun. Motown, guess I'll have to wait. Guess so. You'll have to wait till she comes up. Josh, will the throttle body you sell fit a 2012? Unfortunately, no. It's only 13 and up. So they changed the clip in 2013, and it's the same to current, but the '04, I believe, '04, '05 up to 2012. That clip is different than the 13 and up clip. Nicholas says, I'm trying to learn engine repair. I want to like take apart an engine and put chrome metal or titanium or something and make the engine really tight. Yeah, it's not really what you do with engines, but yeah, I would definitely say, try to learn. You can watch a lot of YouTube videos. There's a lot of free information out there to learn what you can do with engines. Joseph, are you running the Dakota lighting harness up front or using the charger harness? It's kind of both. So once I'm able to like hit the key and power up the system, which is probably gonna be the next few days, because once I put oil in the engine, I'm not gonna be afraid of hooking everything up or turning the ignition system on. Right now, my only fear is without any oil in it. I didn't want to like just power up the system, and for some reason, if my brake pedal control isn't in the right position and I hit that on button, it'll just try to start. If it thinks my foot's on the brake and I hit that start button, then the engine will crank. And I didn't want to do that until I have oil in the engine, just in case it does try to fire. So, but back to your question, once I can turn the system on, put power to the system, what I'm gonna do is the stock Hellcat harness goes all the way to the front to where the headlights are. I have to take off the clip, so I'll end up cutting off the clip that goes to a charger headlight. I'll cut that off, and then I'll end up, I have to identify the wires still, like which one's high beam, low beam, all that stuff. Turn signal, running lights. I have to identify those wires, and then I'm going to pin those, I'll splice it into the Dakota harness that plugs into the back of a Dakota headlight. So that's how that's going to go. But yeah, I'll be probably working on that this week. There's a few things I got to do this week. I got to start practicing my welding so I can finish the exhaust. And I also have to, I got a lot of wiring to do. So we got our hands full, but we'll get her done. Pablo, love the lights you put on your 1500 a while back. Just got a red RT and man, it's bright. Nice. I'm glad to hear. Nicholas says, do you order from eBay or yeah, V10 would be dope. Kind of everywhere. Just whoever has the part for the best price is where I usually go. Whether it's eBay or Amazon or like even that rear yoke. For some reason, Walmart had it the cheapest. So I ordered it through Walmart. I mean, I didn't care. And it came through Advanced Auto Parts. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it was like $190 through Walmart, but then everywhere else was like $230 plus shipping and tax. So I don't know. I bought it from Walmart, but I just kind of go to Google, see what I need, and whatever pops up for the best price and decent shipping, then I get it from there. DG says excited for tomorrow's fire up. I've been relegated to a backyard bonfire and some wine. See everyone tomorrow. Sounds good. That's not bad at all. If I can sneak in, I'll watch from my phone. All right, sounds good, man. We'll talk to you in a bit, or we'll see you tomorrow. Sean Cummins, can you advise me some diesel colleges? I'm not sure. Oh, diesel colleges. I don't know offhand which one would be good. I'm not up to snuff on that. I know what you're saying, like, to go to school or something like that, but I'm not too sure which one would be legit. I mean, it depends if you're going to go into automotive sector or you want to go into heavy equipment, because there's kind of two directions you can take on that, but I don't know which ones are good offhand. Henry, I meant all the grounds and the wiring harness with the controller boxes so it will start. Yeah, all that stuff is good. So there was only a few, like the ones on the dash, those are all grounded, like that are behind the dash. Those are all done. And then there's only like 3 that are on the body harness, but if you watch today's video, I didn't show it, but I did mention it, that I grounded all those ones to the body, so we are good. Are you ever gonna take the Dakota to Mexico for some roll races when it's done? We'll end up doing I want to go to a bunch of events. So if you guys don't know, the truck is gonna be at Holly's event, Mopar. It'll be there in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So that's for sure one event that it's gonna make it to. It's in September. I think I want to say the 19th, the weekend of the 19th, somewhere around there. But yeah, so the truck will be there. I'm going to go to a bunch of events. We'll see. Like I said, I'm going to hit up a bunch of events with it. We're going to go, racing with it and stuff like that once it's finished. So that's the plan with it. I'm not really into like the whole like, underground racing thing. Like I'll go to like a racing event, but not like the street thing. It's just too much going on with that. Too much to lose doing that. So I mean, I like watching it just as much as the next guy, but I don't really engage in that stuff. Somebody just became a member. Alex D, welcome to Team Boosted. So Alex, make sure you tune in tomorrow when I go live to start the truck. And if you guys are just joining into the live tonight, I'll be starting or attempting to start the truck tomorrow, and I'm going to be going live with channel members. So paid members are going to see that action live. Everybody else will have to wait, another day or two until I edit that footage. But it's another perk of joining our Team Boosted. So, and everybody else that joined this week, I'll be sending out your stickers this week as well. I'm just waiting for some more vinyl to show up. But yeah, those will be going out this week as well. Where are we here? Pablo says, underrated channel, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're doing our thing here. So, sooner or later this thing will kick off. But for now, we're just doing what we got to do. Mr. J Magoo, smash that like button. Yes, sir. If you guys are in here, give it a thumbs up. We got 47 people in here and 30 likes. So if everybody gives it a thumbs up right now, we should be well over 70. Michael says, hey John, just got my Dakota hoodie. Dark gray is sick. Nice. Yeah, if you're on Instagram, just tag me in a post. And if anybody's on Instagram, if you guys tag me in posts, I usually repost your post. So if you guys want a shout out, just tag me in something, and I usually repost your posts. Mike says, love watching the Dakota build, man. Will you have a modified hood for the supercharger? It should all fit. So I haven't tested it yet, but looking at the profile, it doesn't look like it's going to be an issue. It should clear with the stock hood, but that's another thing that I want to get to is I have plans for making a custom hood. So I wanted to take the Hellcat hood, and I actually bought a spare hood, and I wanted to put it on the spare hood and get it all painted and stuff like that. Not to be cheesy, but I think it looks super cool. So I wanted to get all the Hellcat hood scoops molded into a Dakota hood and then throw it on there. So it would be factory, and it would look pretty. It would definitely be unique. I just haven't gotten around to it with everything else we got going on right now. Chad says, how many coats of paint do you think are on that trash can? I know, I have the shiniest trash can in the neighborhood, I think. Too many, man. Too many. Decoy, always doing great things. Keep it up. Hello from North Carolina. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. We're doing our thing over here, but we're going to keep going. Nicholas has a recommendation for a diesel program. So we got a hater in here. So it's pretty easy to just remove somebody. Look at that. So if you want to hate, and obviously that guy's probably a friend of the guy that has the the other Hellcat Dakota. If you guys don't know, I've been having some fun with the titles lately. So they kept getting mad because I said that I was the first one to do a Hellcat swap. And I never claimed that, but if they're going to keep claiming that, then I'm just going to roll with it. So yes, I am the first to do a complete Hellcat swap now. But there you go. We just delete the haters' comments. It's that easy. So thanks again to Alex for joining. AJ Hamilton, what's up? And Nicholas talking about community colleges. Landon says, I've recently found a couple of second-gen Dakota RTs for sale around 4K. Is that any good for a good example? Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, I mean, they're going up in price, and everything's going up in price. So I'd say if it's a clean body, what area are you finding them in? Like, do they have rust, or are they, completely clean? If I had more room, I almost feel like picking up another one just to, tinker with, and I don't know, maybe do something different and do a different direction with a build. Joseph says you'll have to bring it to Carlisle, PA for the Chrysler Nationals. A little bit of a hike for you, but well worth it. Yeah, we'll see what events we get into. Once I get this thing working and running, and I can actually bring it places, then yeah, we'll just keep an eye out for what events are going on and go from there. Sean says, how should I make a plan for my colleges and other jobs like diesel colleges I want to get to? That's kind of a loaded question. I mean, it really just depends what you want to do and what you want to be, right? I mean, if you want to be a diesel mechanic, then yeah, you're probably gonna have to get a certification, to be able to do that. So if that's your goal, or I mean, if you want to work underneath somebody, like you can always work in a diesel shop and not necessarily be the mechanic, and you could work under a shop under certified mechanics, and then you could eventually own your own place, and then not even be a mechanic. There's other people that do that too. So as long as I think a lot of the rules are different in different places, but as long as there's one like certified mechanic in a shop, then that shop's allowed to run, right? Henry, hopefully everything goes well with the start, no leaks or anything else. Good luck. Thank you, sir. Low key Lukey, what do you think about the new Ram TRX, like a Rebel Raptor? I think it's cool. I mean, I think it's nice that finally there's a pickup truck or Ram put the Hellcat into a truck. But at the same time, even with the Raptors, it's like, but I think the Raptor is a little bit more capable, unfortunately to say. But like the fact that they build a truck and they advertise this, I don't know. I almost feel like they give the people idea that you can just sit there and buy that truck off the showroom floor and then go, go race a Baja race with it or go launch off a huge jump, which is not really the case, as you can see with Street Speed. Like, yeah, they're probably made more off-road capable than the standard version, but at the end of the day, it's still got the same frame. It just has upgraded suspension, and those trucks are not made to launch through the air. Like the trophy trucks that you see truly launching in the air, those are full like tube chassis. That is not a normal truck whatsoever. So I don't know. I think it's kind of a little bit gimmicky in the sense that it's pretty much a regular truck with better suspension, more expensive off-road suspension. So yeah, you could probably go a little bit more off-road, but you can't sit there and jump it or like go through a huge set of whoops with it. So I don't know. Personally, you guys can see what we're doing. I think if you're gonna put a big, powerful engine in there, it's cooler. I don't know, in my opinion, to go fast with it. I'm not gonna sit there and I wouldn't buy a TRX and then have 700 horsepower and then go flying off road with it and destroy $100,000 truck or whatever they're going for these days. But I don't know. That's just me. I know Whistling Diesel and Street Speed do it, and they're doing all right. So who am I to say? But Nicholas, Sea of Caterpillar, a big company. Cat equipment, yeah. AJ, are you gonna repaint the truck, and what color are you going to do it? If I do, well, I am gonna repaint it, but I'm just gonna respray it the factory color. Like I'm a huge fan of that factory Blue Intense Pearl or Intense Blue Pearl. I think I messed that up, but I'm gonna respray it the same factory color. Austin, moving to Florida. It's between Florida and Texas. I just haven't made the call yet, but that time is coming soon. The sooner we get the Dakota running, then the sooner I can finish up some stuff around the house and list and get out of here. Mighty Mouse, I'm stoked to see you complete the first Hellcat swap Dakota. No, the world's first. You got it wrong, Cameron. The world's first, best, truly complete Hellcat Dakota. That one. Troubadour, keep it spicy with the smack talk. Adds drama. I love it. I know. I'm not really one to engage in it too much or to start it, but I don't know. If people want to talk smack, whatever. We'll just have some fun with it, which is what I'm doing. That's why I'm making the titles kind of fun. It's just, there's people that are subscribed just to give the videos a thumbs down, so this is probably just making smoke coming out of their ears, so whatever. It is fun. We'll keep having fun with it. You guys are still talking about the diesel courses. Landon, the Dakota RTs in Northwest Arkansas, rust-free, good body, around 140. That's not too bad, honestly. If you could get down to $3,000, I would say send it. Sean, I'm currently enrolled in automotive career at my school. So literally this is my last year of high school, and after I get out, I'll have my ASE certificate. And nice. Mike says, what did you do with the 5.7 crate Hemi plans? Nothing yet. I've just been so busy with everything else that I haven't messed with it, but we will be doing some stuff with it probably shortly. Eric says, do you have the throttle bodies back in stock? I had two, and they sold out instantly. They were sold even before they got here. So I had people pay for them before they even arrived, and as soon as they got here, they got shipped out. But hopefully I'll have some more soon. I'm trying to get some more cores so that I can do some more. You guys are talking about the trucking industry. Michael, is this a heavy equipment channel? That's what I'm saying. A lot of diesel stuff in here. My email says, which booth you gonna be in at SEMA? I don't know. See, that's the weird part. Like, I'm wondering what SEMA, if SEMA does end up being a go this year, like what that place is going to look like in, you know, today's day and age with everything going on. Like, I've gone to SEMA for the last 5 years, I think now. Yeah, that's crazy. So I've gone to SEMA for the last 5 years every year. And that place, throughout the 5 years that I've gone, has always been, you know, crazy packed. That's what it is. It's a huge expo. I think I want to say there was 250,000 people last time, or last year. I can't remember the exact number, but every year it gets to be more. But like 250,000 people at least, all packed into this one expo. And that's how they make their money, right? Of course, based on tickets and having that many people in attendance. But in a world where, you know, it's supposed to be 6 feet apart and, you know, there's no like crowds or gatherings and stuff like that, like I don't know what SEMA would be, but I don't know. We'll see by then. I mean, but it's coming up quick now that you think about it. We're already pretty much in April. You know, we're already more than a quarter or a third into this year. So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Thomas just joined Team Boosted. All right, Thomas. So like I mentioned earlier, make sure you guys have your notifications turned on because I'm going to go live tomorrow to try to start the truck tomorrow. Cameron, let me know if you want to come by. We're going to try and start this. I was gonna curse, but then I get demonetized. Let me know if you want to come start this thing. We're gonna start the truck tomorrow. If you're bored or not busy, come on down. Maybe we'll start it and then we'll take the Vipers out. We'll go cruising. Let me know if you're down. So yeah, Thomas, make sure you have your notifications turned on. We're gonna go live to start the truck tomorrow, and then I will be, of course, showing the truck starting, but it's gonna be a couple days later. So everybody else will have to catch it later, but I'm gonna be live tomorrow with paid members. So if you wanna see it live, hit that join button. You can join any of our level memberships. There's different perks to each one, but all the channel members will be able to watch the truck get started live tomorrow. How's learning TIG welding go? Oh, hold on. I skipped a couple questions. I'll get to your questions in just a second. Eric says, okay, thank you. TRX is cool, and it would be cool to even just race the truck. It's just so heavy, though. It is a heavy truck. I think having the Hellcat motor in our little light truck, or even I would even put it in a single cab. We'll see. Like, if we can get this channel, I think I said, if we get this channel to 100K by the end of this year, which is a reasonable goal, I will buy a single cab 4th gen and I'll put a Hellcat in it and we'll go race that as well. If you guys want. Just saying. Or we'll just buy a single cab. We can do some other crazy build on it. Maybe since I've got a TIG stick in my hand and the wand or whatever, or torch, I guess I call it torch. Maybe we can build some sort of crazy twin turbo thing on a single cab. Send that too. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, if we hit 100K, I will drop a big build. We'll do a vote and we'll see what you guys want to see next, and we can build something else crazy. But that's my goal. We'll hit 100K this year. I think it's reasonable. But you guys can help me get there by giving all the videos a thumbs up. We got 50 people in here and 44 thumbs ups. So you guys are being stingy with thumbs ups. give a thumbs up. If we get to 100K this year, we'll drop a next crazy build. You guys will vote on it, and we'll go that direction. Yeah, so how's the TIG welding going? So I mentioned this a little bit earlier in the live. I have a few torches. I'm going to learn on this basic one. So this one is kind of, I haven't sharpened that tungsten yet, but I'm going to learn on this one. And the cool thing is I have like a fancy one, but I want to learn on the, regular one. And then I have these ones with like the clear gas lens and all that stuff, or the clear cup with the gas lens in it. And I have the Furic cups and all that stuff. But I haven't even had a chance to do it just because I've been building the rest of the truck and getting that all going. But I've got the stainless steel rod here. I've got regular rod just for mild steel. So I'm going to practice on mild steel. And then I'll, practice on stainless, just a piece of like scrap, I guess. And then I'll tack my exhaust. I'll keep practicing. And then once I feel like I can draw a decent bead, then I can start welding my exhaust together. Austin says, Texas is better bang for your buck. I live in Florida, so that'd be cool. But you'd also have Cletus McFarland and the Boosted Boys right here in Florida that you might be able to collaborate with. Yeah, it's kind of like a toss-up. Like, Florida seems a little bit easier to have a bunch of, different vehicles, whereas Texas, you gotta go for your sticker every year or your tags every year and inspection every year on every single vehicle, and there's still smog in Texas, whereas Florida, I can just register my stuff and they leave you alone. You just pay your $75 a year and that's pretty much it. So we'll see. I think like Texas, I could get a house that has a shop on it ready to go. I see a lot of them for sale. Versus Florida, it's going to be, similar to California, smaller property, smaller house and a little bit older house for the same amount of money. So there's pros and cons to each. I just haven't decided just yet. But yeah, that'll be coming soon. Once my mind is off, building the Dakota, I can focus on getting my house ready to, go and then moving and stuff. Mighty Mouse, what time are you thinking of starting this beast? I don't know, probably between like noon and 3-ish, realistically. I'm gonna wake up. I got some other stuff I want to do just briefly in the morning, and then I still gotta put the oil in, put the filter on, double check a few different little things. I gotta put a battery terminal on, and that's pretty much it. It should be ready to try to fire. So we'll see. But yeah, come by, man. Come by. Would you use cords from your sales of the bigger throttle body? I don't know. I don't know if I follow the question. Michael, 180 degree thermostat for RAM. Do you need a tune or can you just put it in? I see Cameron answered that you don't require a tune, but I will comment on that. So the newer trucks, like I want to say 2009 and up, but definitely 2013 and up, if you put a 180 degree thermostat in there, it will actually throw a code if you live in a colder climate. If the truck sees that it can't get up to the factory temperature, it will throw a code that's actually telling you there's something wrong. Because that truck wants to get up to a certain temperature because they do it for emissions reasons, so it burns off condensation, so the oil is thinner. And if you're in a cold climate and it doesn't ever get up to a certain temperature because you have a low temperature thermostat in there, it will actually throw a code. So you don't have to tune for it, but you might have that code pop up in cold temperatures. Mike, I have an 08 short bed. You can drop that Hellcat in. All right, let's do it. Ben says, I'm wondering what your opinion would be on for someone like myself who likes to do their own vehicle work, if it would be a good idea to go to school for automotive. I don't know, like, I could just be biased, but I think like it's today's day and age, it's so easy to access information. I mean, everybody's got a phone in their hands and access to information is so easy. It's, a couple clicks away and all of a sudden you can be learning anything or getting answers to anything. So unless, and this is kind of my opinion on school for almost anything, unless you're going to school because you need a certificate for something, whether it's a lawyer, a doctor, or something of that nature. Or maybe, you know, if you need a certificate to be a mechanic and you need to actually have that certification. Unless it's for those reasons, I would not go to school. That's me personally. I would go online. You can learn for free. You can even join classes online or courses, and you can learn pretty much anything and everything online for free or a small fee. I wouldn't go to school. Like, going to school is kind of like the old school way of having to learn something, because before the internet, you would have to go to a school that had books and teachers to learn something, but now everything is online. So I would say if you're just learning just to do that stuff, I would just start Googling stuff and watching videos and take it from there. Henry says, with what you're doing to the Coda, anything is possible for the future builds. True awesomeness. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. Even my mom was saying, you know, what are you going to do to top this? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the next thing is after this. This is a huge build. I don't know if I necessarily want to take on a big build like this anytime soon, because it's just so time consuming, and I really want to enjoy the build and go racing and all that stuff. So I don't know. The next one might not be this intense, but we'll definitely be doing other stuff for sure. Also, what time is live tomorrow? It should be between noon and 3. I think I'll be going live. So somewhere around there. It'll be for a few hours. It's not like going to be for 20 minutes. So I'll probably go live to give everybody a chance to join. I'm not going to like just go live and try to start it instantly. So you'll have some time. I'll go live. So as long as you have your notifications turned on, you should be able to see it. So yeah, aim for noon Pacific Standard Time. So wherever you're at, you might have to add 2 or 3 hours to that, but yeah, noon Pacific Standard Time, I should go live. Cameron, you plan on thinning the wire harness out on? Yeah, so I'm going to be thinning the wire harness once we get it running and everything. Oh, Mr. Jim. Yeah, some people want to keep their original throttle bodies. So I do offer like a core credit. So if they send in their core, I refund them, on their purchase, so a certain amount. So, but a lot of people are wanting to keep it in their originals as well, in case they trade it in or whatever. Mighty Mouse, all right, I'm coming over tomorrow noonish. Yeah, dude, let's mess with some of this welding stuff too if you're down. So Mighty Mouse is coming tomorrow as well. So we're gonna have a party here tomorrow. Sean, how should I plan for a good diesel job? What things do you think? I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't really, as you can see, we don't do a ton of diesel stuff on here, and I never went to school for a diesel mechanic, so I don't know if I'm the right person to ask. Sean says, I live in Texas and wondering what are some things you think I should do if I wanted to move back to Philadelphia. I don't know. That's a weird one. Nicholas, if you can work close with a guy who has the experience. True. I know. Michael, these guys might be trolling the channel. Skip all the school Q&As. Yeah, I'm trying to give everybody a fair chance at questions. Some of these, I don't know. Henry says, hopefully you never stop. Yeah, I would like to continue this for as long as possible. So I'm having fun doing it. So and yeah, it's starting to pay off. I mean, the growth isn't maybe as fast as I want it to be, but I can't complain at the same time. It is growth on the channel as well. But you guys can do the part by sharing the videos, liking the videos, and make sure you give them the thumbs ups, and yeah, support me in any way possible. Mike, electric Dakota would be another world first. I know, right? Should we get a Tesla and Tesla swap the Dakota? Caleb, did you start the Dakota? No, so we're gonna be going live with paid members tomorrow in an attempt to start it. It should start. There might be some hiccups where I might have to run around and try to see why it doesn't start, but it started before. So only thing I can think of is maybe we might miss a ground wire somewhere, or there might be some other things. I'm thinking, I don't know. The only thing I could foresee going wrong with it is our brake pedal switch is a little bit out of calibration, so I might have to adjust that. That's one possible scenario. 2, I might have to add some ground straps from our cab to the frame. That's the only thing I haven't done, which wouldn't be a hard thing to do, but I'm not sure if I need to. There is enough wires going back and forth with ground straps that I think I should be okay, but if for some reason there's an issue, that would be another scenario. Third scenario is maybe the fuel pump doesn't engage for whatever reason, with it being a different fuel pump and having to go through the wiring, so there might be some diagnostic stuff to do there. That's about all I can think of. I mean, like I said, we've had it running before, so it should run, but it's the only hiccups I can think of. And we have to, before we start it, I'm hoping that we prime the system and check for any fuel leaks, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so if you want to see it live, become a paid member, and I'll be going live tomorrow. If you don't want to, perfectly okay. I get it. And if you don't have the funds or anything like that, that's no problem. It's just that footage is gonna have to get edited, and you'll probably see it a couple days later. But either way, you guys are gonna see the truck start. I'm not gonna leave you guys high and dry. I'm just giving an added perk to the paid members. That's all. Osmar, with small budget, what will you swap in a 2.5 inline 4? I would do like a junkyard Hemi. I mean, maybe that's not a small budget, but I mean, I think that would probably be your best bet. Just do a junkyard Hemi engine, and you can get the brackets from Holly and throw that thing in there and get it running. Are you adding a backup camera on the Dakota? Yeah, so that's another thing. Like, there's so many different electronics that we can hook up on this thing. So probably end up doing something like that. Cameron, if you come tomorrow, bring some of your electrical stuff. We might have to start thinning out wiring if you're down. Got a lot of wiring to start thinning out. Maybe you can help me with that so that I don't stress out too much. Let them troll. YouTube loves the engagement. I know, right? Texas Doughboy. What would be your next project after the Hellcoda? I don't know. We kind of discussed that a couple minutes ago too. I have no idea what we would try to do next. I'm not sure. There's a lot of different ideas. I kind of want to do, I don't know, maybe not the most exciting thing, but I've always wanted to do like a C7 Corvette. If the channel got big enough, I really want to do like a wide body Ferrari if I could afford it. I know it sounds crazy. It'll probably me and a lot of people, but I do want to do that at some point. I kind of wanted to get a Ferrari 458, a salvage one that has all the body panels wrecked on it and wide body it. I think that would be so fun and cool and unique. But that's down the road. More realistically, closer plans. I might, that 5.7 crate motor, I might stuff that in something else. Whether that's like an older Plymouth or Dodge car of some sort, or I might throw it in like a D100. I was kind of talking to my buddy at Holly, and they make a kit for the D100, like I think a 72 or 73 and up. They make all the brackets and kit to put a third gen Hemi into a D100. So I could do that too. We could do a classic Dodge pickup truck with that 5.7 in it. Do something unique like that. I think it would be a little bit easier, honestly, because I wouldn't be doing the whole like the whole interior swap and all that stuff. It would just be the engine, so it wouldn't nearly be as crazy as this. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see what we get into. Max says, the amount of detail and explanation for doing the things you do on the build is impressive. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate it, man. I try to be as helpful as I can in the videos without making them too boring. So I'm trying to balance that. Trying to be informative, but trying to keep it entertaining at the same time. Ben says, I may end up missing the Dakota startup live tomorrow as I'm working on part of a EAN up crew. I'm not sure what that is. Crew for a highway accident in the morning, so no idea how late I'll go, but I'll try. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I'm not sure if I can keep it up for paid members. I'll try to see. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I don't know if it glitched out there. I'm not sure if I can keep the live up afterwards on paid members. It's gonna be a first time that I'm doing a live just for paid members, but I'll try to see if I can leave it up for you guys to watch afterwards. Caleb, me and my dad pulled an old Jeep Cherokee out of the woods and made it ride. Nice. That's what it's all about. Henry, I would worry about moving before another build. Yeah, no, that's definitely a given. So we won't be tackling another build until we're all moved and stuff and settled in. Michael says, just saw a 2,000 horsepower Black Viper, probably an expensive build. Damn money, you guys. Yeah, I want to do something like that. Hopefully we get there soon. Hopefully we get there soon. Osmar says, put the Hemi in a Tesla. Can you imagine? That would make so many people mad. Mike, find an old prospector and Hemi swap it. I have to look. What is a prospector? I don't even know what that is. I probably should. Let's see. What is... Oh, is that what it is? That thing is ugly. I think that's what you're talking about. Let me switch screens here so you guys can see. I think this is the one that you're referring to. That thing is ugly. I don't know if I can do that. That's pushing it. That's pushing it. I'll show you guys what I was thinking of doing though. I was more thinking of doing like this. D100. I saw some nice ones. Like, how nice is that thing? That's what I'm talking about. I think doing something like that would be so badass. That I would be down with. So look at that. It's even got a 360. We're known over here for pulling 5.9s. Yanking 5.9s and going Hemi. That's our thing around here apparently. But yeah, I think doing something like this would really be cool. We could use that 5.7, run it like that for a bit, throw some boost at her, maybe put some pistons in it. Who knows? But I could see myself building something like that. I think that would be a super cool build. Those wheels are horrendous though, but that truck is badass. But those are some ugly ass wheels they picked. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe something like this might be the next thing. So I'll show you guys what I was Holly D100. Let me see something here. Yeah. So look, they have for the 1972 to 93, they have the same drop-in kit. So you can drop one of these in. But I don't know. I'm not really too much of a fan of the 72 and up. I don't know. I'd have to see. It would be a pretty cool build, but I don't know. It's not as nice looking. Let's see what a 72 looks like. See if there's any nice looking 1972s. I feel like the body line's kind of changed. Oh, that's not too bad. Like, this one looks half nice. Oh, hold on. We don't want to get demonetized here. Yeah, so maybe... Yeah, maybe they can look half decent. Like that. That's a 72. So we could do something like that. They have the drop-in kit. That's not the worst look. I like the other one better, to be honest. I like that 70. I think the 70 looks a little nicer than the 72, but that'd be kind of a cool little truck too. Let's see what the back looks like. The back is kind of horrendous. I like the tailgate, but I don't like those taillights. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me switch back to you guys. Switch back to you guys, see what you guys are saying. Just trying to get back to where I was in the comments. Love the Hemis, but the lifter issues worry me. I mean, it's not as often as you think. And if we end up doing something, we can always do an MDS delete. LR. Put the crate motor in D100. The 4th gen seems fine. Get a 1st gen Dakota for the crate Hemi. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool too. I just want to do something a little bit different too, though. Because we already did a big motor in a Dakota. I know the 1st gens are more square, and you know those are cool looking too. But I think I might go for a bigger truck just for fun. Because one thing about jamming a big motor into the Dakota is there's like no room for anything. Whereas if I do this, it's gonna be like plunk. You just put that motor in there, and it's gonna be a huge engine bay. And we don't have to sit there and cut as much stuff as we had to cut on this thing to get that big motor to fit in there. Oh, it's a step side D100. Yeah, tree huggers. Nah, man, D100 Prospector. Let's see what you guys are talking about. So D100 Prospector. Is it a long bed then? What makes it a Prospector? Because I mean, some of them are. Are they all long bed? I guess they are. I don't know. I'm not really feeling those ones. This one looks alright. But I think this is a little bit older one. Yeah, this is 69. I like the 60s ones. Have you guys seen what the 60s ones look like? D100, what was it, 1964, I think? Yeah, like these ones with the 4 headlights, these things are freaking badass. Like imagine one of these. I would be so down with that. Like check out that thing. Now that is cool. That is something I would be down with. Do that with like some nice rims. I guess I would have to make my own engine mounts for that one, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I would be down for something like that. If I could find that, let's see. Let's go on eBay and see if we can find one. Let's see. eBay. $1964 D100. See what comes up. Nothing. Nothing. I'm surprised. Cars and truck parts, eBay Motors. Man, eBay is so frustrating sometimes to try to get you to show a truck. Let me type in pickup truck. Car and truck parts. No, no, no. Man, why does it keep showing me toys? Let's try eBay Motors. eBay Motors. D100 truck. Why is it so hard to do? Anyways, I was trying. Oh, here we go. Cars and trucks. eBay, get your act together. Let's see. Dodge. Let's do 1960 to 1960. Oh, let's do 1970. Let's see. D100. Any distance. Let's see what this thing finds. There we go. Now we're talking. 1976. Oh, that thing's pretty cool. It's already, I wonder what engine it's got in it. Let's check it out. That'd be like a cool, like, I would be cool just rocking it like that. Let's check this thing out. I wonder what engine it's got. Oh, it's got a fuel cell in it. And it already looks like it's tubbed or something. That would be cool because, like, if I got something like this, I could literally just Like all the nonsense in the interior is already done. I could just put whatever motor I want in it. Let's see what motor he's got in it. Okay, perfect. So it's just got, just a standard motor in it. It's probably got 318 or 360 in it. We yank that and we put our Hemi in there. That would be pretty fun. And it looks super clean, but who knows? Getting up close to it. Oh, he's showing some of the dents. That would be cool. Yeah, so I would be down for something like that too. Like it's already ready to go. Somebody's already restored the interior and everything. We'll just put our better motor in it. It's already tubbed. It already looks like it's got some sort of like slick on it. Got a big fat tire in the back. Like that I would be down for. That would be, let's add to the watch list. That would be cool. Don't tell me you guys are going to try to recommend something like this. I would not drive that thing, you guys. No. You would not catch me driving this thing. I would not drive it. I get it, but that's just not me. Let's see what else. Well, let's do this. Let's do the shaggin' wagon. Look at this thing. 79. So the Holly swap kit would fit on this. What the hell? It's got a Cummins in it. Alright, that's already too cool. Or maybe it's stock. I don't know. Maybe it comes stock with a Cummins. Yeah, like this is nice. It's too bad the Holly kit doesn't work for the pre-72 because this is a body style I start liking. Like, that would be nice. That motor is whatever, but yeah, we could just drop our Hemi in that thing and that would be legit. Well, anyways, let me get back to you guys in the comments. Let's switch back over here for a second. Alright, I gotta catch up to you guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Cameron says Little Red Express with a Hemi, but modern mods and a fun interior. I don't know if I want to redo interior again. Like, because it's a lot of work trying to do a modern interior, but I don't know. I think I need at least a year or two break from doing such a heavy build before I do that. I'm okay with an engine swap, but some of these are a little more. Some of these are a little too intense. Let's see. Henry says would be nice, but finding a good body would be hard. Not as hard as you think, really. I don't think people are looking for a lot of those things. Try to find a Shelby Dakota. There's not really that much different. If we're going to yank the engine too, it's kind of would defeat the purpose of getting a Shelby Dakota. He could put a Hemi in a Mustang. Yeah, maybe we should do something crazy and like something that would make people butthurt. Put a Hemi in something ridiculous instead of the same thing. That'd be fun. Favorite truck is 2005 Silverado. Why don't we do that? Why don't we get like one of those light Silverados and we'll Hemi swap it and just hurt all the feelings. Everybody will be, why did you take the LS out? Mr. Carlson, I know there's so much Mopar love on here as well. I love it too, but I like other stuff as well. Very true. I don't know. I kind of wanted to build like a C7 Z06. I think that would be a fun car, but I need more room right now. Right now we're lacking the space, so I need to go somewhere where I got space to do more crazy things. Maddie, I'm trying to build a 5.7 Hemi in my 98 Dakota. How difficult is it? I already bought my cam and springs from comp. I don't know where to get a motor mounts, parts for the swap. Well, Holly has all the motor mounts and all that stuff, so I would definitely check out them. They have the full swap kit. So definitely go check out Holly with the Hooker Blackheart full swap kit. It's all bolt up for Gen 3 Hemi and a Dakota. That's the stuff we were using. Nicholas says, yeah, dude, you get one of those and do weld stuff on it. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards that. If I get my weld skills up, I'll make my own motor mounts if I can't, buy them from somewhere. But I think I would prefer doing a 60s one with Like a 64. That'd be cool. Try looking on Truck Trader. Yeah, I'll check it out. Mike says 64 on OfferUp. Link sent. Yeah, I can't. I don't see any links being posted here. It might block them coming through. Brandon says, "What's up, fellas? Just got home from work. Long ass day. Glad I didn't miss the live stream. What's up, Brandon?" Juan says, "A73 80 Dodge Ram Charger." I don't know if I could do the Ram Charger. That's not really my scene. I know a lot of people are into the Ram Chargers, but that's not me. I don't think I could do one. Oh yeah, he was talking about finding the trucks on there. I did find it. Sometimes eBay's always trying to suggest you parts instead of the truck. My email's, "You need to buy the jumbo banana and Hemi swap it to tow the speed banana." Seriously, Hemi on a PT Cruiser. Imagine that would be crazy too. Yeah, weld on a 60s one. Yeah, I would probably just try to make the brackets for the Gen 3 Hemi on a 60s body. I think that would be legit. But I don't know. You never know. Couldn't see. Are you set on a truck? No, not necessarily. We were just kind of talking about what, potentially a next project could be. I kind of want to do a Corvette, to be completely honest with you, but I don't know that it would go well with the channel. And we got that crate motor that we could do something with, so we'd have to try to decide what to stuff that thing in. I wonder what else would be crazy. What else could we stuff that motor into? You guys want to see something? Where did I see that thing? Was that on eBay? Let me see if I can find something for a second. I saw something on eBay and I thought it would be so cool. Where is that thing? Oh, it is here. Here, let me show you guys this. Check this thing out, you guys. Oh my god, I don't even know if I want to show you now. It's going so cheap. Cameron, you want to go get something from Florida? Let me switch to... I couldn't even buy it anyways, even if I wanted to, because I got so much going on. Check this thing out. Cameron, look at this. Let's go get this thing. Look at a 2001 Dodge Viper go-kart. $6,500 we can get it for. Buy it now, $8,500. Look at that. It is a full Dodge Viper go-kart. We could have same as Leroy. We'll just put twin turbos right at the top. We can build like same as Cletus McFarlane, except the Dodge Viper version. I'm almost tempted just to buy it. I don't even know what to do with it. How many miles are on this thing? What? Dude, it's only got 7,000 miles on it. I'm so tempted to just buy this. Now I don't even know what for. Just turn it into a go-kart like Cletus McFarlane. Go to the track. That's crazy. 7,000 miles, even though that motor looks horrendous on the outside. That is rough looking, but that would be so much fun. Dangerous fun, but look at that. Ooh, she's been neglected. I wonder if it runs. Or if it's like a flood car or what the heck it is. That thing don't look like it would run. Look at that. It's got the exhaust. Dodge Viper go-kart, you guys. Let's go. Cameron, let's go buy this. You're going to be there next week, no? Let's go. What do you think? What do you guys think? Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to move it up so you guys can see it better. Oh. There. Now, hopefully you guys can see it. Dodge Viper go-kart. Damn! Enrique just dropped $50 live in the chat. Hey, John. I'm a bit late to the live chat, but I want to say amazing work on the Dakota. And as always, your hard work and efforts will never go unnoticed. Excited to see when the Hellcoda hits the drag strip. It's no farm truck now. I know, right? So, huge shout out to Enrique for dropping $50 in chat. Thank you. And Enrique, I'm going to try to go live tomorrow around noon. So I should go live at noon, and then we're going to try to start the Dakota tomorrow. So if you're free, definitely check that out, because we're going to try to get that thing running. So if all goes well, It should be legit. But let me see what you guys are saying about the Viper kart. Nicholas says, oh my god, a go-kart, dude. There you go. Viper kart. Mighty Mouse says, yeah, totally forgot I have combat train tomorrow at 8. I can't come over at noon. I'll be out in the desert. Oh, okay. So no Mighty Mouse tomorrow. Brandon says, hell yeah, do it. Boosted Motorsports fans, what's up, man? What's up, Boosted Motorsports fans? Mighty Mouse says, we need to buy that thing, wad it up, and call it the Danger Noodle. That would be hilarious. Nicholas, looks like some fun, dude. The tubes look good on that engine. Do it. 2001 Viper go-kart. Mad Max that Viper. It looks fast. That would be so funny if we end up getting this thing. Man, I'm like tempted just to buy it just because. Cameron, if I buy this, can I store it at your family's place in Florida? What do you think? Cameron, if you have somewhere to store this in Florida, I will go buy it. How about that? That thing is so cool. It's probably the biggest pile of garbage, but I think that would be cool. It'd be a good project for, who knows, something. Let's see what it says. What does it say on this thing? What's the story on this? It says 7,800 miles, chassis, motor, and transmission included. Offered for parts. We do not have a title. I wonder what that means. Wonder what that means. Maybe because it's like unidentifiable. I don't even think it has a. It's gotta have a VIN somewhere, but I think the VIN sticker is normally on the body. But where did the body go? As long as you could, like, if you welded a cage on that, you could have the Dodge version of a Leroy. I say we do it. I'm so down. Cameron, can we store this somewhere in Florida? We need to know. We need answers. Cameron, we need answers. There we go. Cameron says, let me ask my family. We have barns and acres over there. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. What do you guys think? Should we get that stupid car just for something? I don't even know what we would do with it, but maybe we could be the Mopar version of Leroy. Go do donuts somewhere. We'll move to Florida. We'll have that car in Florida, and we'll go to the Freedom Factory. We'll do burnouts next to Leroy with the Dodge Viper version of Leroy. We'll have to. What's a good name that almost goes along with Leroy? Twin turbos sticking out above. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe we'll stick a Hemi in it. Who knows? We'll do something. That would be legit. Cameron, we need answers. We need answers, Cameron. We need answers on this Viper go-kart thing. Look, everybody says yes. Everybody is saying yes to the Viper go-kart. That's what the next project is. Man, I would be down. Let me know. Let me know. That would be too funny. So yeah, if you guys are stopping in and you guys haven't given it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. Call it Gary. We gotta come up with something. Oh, you know what we should? Because it has, you know what we should call it? We should call it Pete. Because you know how they call it Sneaky Pete, the snake? We should call it Pete. That's what it would be called, Pete. I don't think it's hot though. I don't think there's any way. This guy has 100% feedback on eBay. It's probably, like, honestly, it's probably had some sort of salvage title. Like, probably the body was messed up, if I had to guess. And I don't know. This is me guessing, but I would have to say something happened where probably the hood got cracked and they parted out the rest of the car. And now it's just a rolling chassis. But that thing would be hilarious to have. We could probably just get a title for it. Oh, look, you guys are always this is what I was saying. You can see it perfectly here. See the battery box? That's where the Viper's battery is. And look at that. They just have a bunch of little sticks holding it. So ours is definitely way stronger than that. But yeah, you can see it right there. Give me 1 second, you guys. Just gotta check something. Do. All right. Yeah, so I don't know. That's another possibility. Could do it. Call him Brown, so it's like Leroy Brown. Call it Gary. Bubba Gump. No title. Bruce Leroy, 80s reference. Let's see who gets it. Oh my god, everybody's so down for this project. Well, we need more members, more channel members. We need more people sharing the videos, and we can get something crazy like this happening. I'm all for it, you guys. I just I gotta get the channel a little bit bigger, and generating a little bit more revenue, and then I can have more money to do that. So Cameron just says, just ask the family if they're cool with putting it under a cover and letting it sit out on the property until you can get it. Yeah, let's find out. That would be jokes. I'm so down. Like, Florida's so crazy that you could probably register something like that. It would be too funny. It's so stupid, but I think it would be so hilarious. That thing is so ugly. Look at every clamp is rusted. I wonder if it was a flood car. Ooh, hopefully the engine works. Like, that thing is so rusted. And, like, there's no airbox on it. Hopefully the engine still works. But I think it would be a fun project either way if I could get it cheap enough. Oh, look at that. Can you guys see that? Look at this. It's got, like, moss growing out of the CD player. That thing is disgusting. Yeah, that thing's pretty bad. But if we could get that thing working, I think that would be a fun project. I don't know. Hopefully no mice chew through the wiring harness, but I don't know. Call it Chad. Oh man. You could build a dune buggy frame for it and go beach racing. Damn, there's so many options. The only thing is it doesn't have a windshield. I think you need a windshield at least. You definitely need a windshield for it to happen. That would be hilarious though if we do it. That'd be too funny. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a drink, you guys. So I've mentioned it a few times. Let me switch screens. I mentioned it a few times, but in case you guys don't know, we're going live tomorrow for the first attempt at starting up the Hellcoda. So if you guys want to see that, you'll have to be a paid channel member. So any level membership will get you access to the live. We're going to go live at noon tomorrow, and we'll try to get it started. So if you want, click join, hit that join button. You can become a channel member. There's some free perks too, depending on what level you pick, but you'll get some stickers coming your way regardless of what membership you pick, and you'll get to see us try to start it live tomorrow. But if you don't end up doing that, then it'll be a couple more days, and then you'll get to see us try to start it. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Cameron says you should do it. Looks sun-baked. That thing totally meets Florida safety standards. Let's see. Call it fast and faded. The mice are inside the intake. Who knows? Put a lift kit on it with 30-inch tires. A Viper buggy. Oh, imagine that. Just make it an off-road buggy. Bronco fan. I like how it says low miles. It is low miles. It's like 7,000 miles. Looks like it was a submarine at some point. I bet the V10 is stuck hard. Who knows? I should message them and see. Watch, I'll message them right now. Let's see. Let me see. Let me send this message. Here, we'll send the message. So very interested. I'm just typing it out. Very interested. Does the engine... Can you tell me more about it? Did the engine run when it was parked? How long has it been sitting? What else can you tell me about it? How come it doesn't come with a title? Was it a salvage car? Let's see what they say. I doubt they're going to answer now, but you never know. So there. I sent some... What is that thing? Hold on a second. Whoa, why is there so many weird, crazy deals? Whoa. I just got some crazy ideas. Look at this. Let me show you guys this thing. Let me switch this. Check this out. I don't know why, but this thing just popped up. Look, it's literally the car. 2002 Dodge Viper Gen 2 frame floor tub assembly bare. Like, look, there's pretty much the car. So you can almost buy that one from Florida and then slap this on top of it and have a Viper. This thing's still missing quite a bit, but that'd be kind of cool too. I wonder why this thing is, what the story is with this. Oh, is it bent? Oh, it looks like it's hit on the one side. So you could probably, the other frame looks straight. You could probably put this tub on it. Huh, that'd be kind of interesting too. It probably wouldn't be worthwhile, but oh look, it came off of that, I guess. So they parted it out and they got the tub for sale. Who knows, you guys? So many options. Does not include glass. Oh, so it's literally just a tub for $6 grand. That is not a good deal. Whoa, look at all these other things that started showing up. Imagine we got this. Let's put the Hemi in this thing. There you go, guys. Let's throw the Hemi in that. $9,500. We'll throw the Hemi in that thing. We'll have a Gallardo Hemi. That thing is missing so many things. Imagine we did that. Why is there all these like cut up cars? It's so weird. What else is available? What other weird things does eBay want to suggest? We could do an R8. And that thing is so stripped down. It's all mangled. All mangled. Alright, let's switch back again. Let's switch back. We're getting out of control now. But yeah, if you guys haven't given it a thumbs up, give this a thumbs up, you guys, if you're enjoying these lives. And let's get back to some of your comments. Max from Mad Max. We could do that one too. His reply will be everything is mint. I know, right? Call it the water moccasin since it was a Viper that was underwater. The transmission will not work well without the ABS system. It will go into limp mode. Can't wait to see how you will solve the problem. We'll figure that one out. I'm not too worried about that. We can disable a lot of stuff. Steve, build a Viper car, get a body, and gut the SRT10 and sell the chassis. I don't get what you mean. Get a body and gut the SRT10 and sell the chassis? I would definitely not do that to mine if that's what you mean. What other questions you guys got? What else should we go shopping for? Let me see. Let me see what other stuff is available. I kind of do like the idea of that pickup truck that we're looking at, though. Would be cool. Let's see rolling chassis. Let's see if I type in a rolling chassis, what comes up under cars. Maybe what eBay Motors, I think. Oh, here you go. This will be a fun one. Let's switch the screens. Look at this. I put in project cars. We could put our Hemi in a 95 Ford Mustang. 1965 Ford Mustang. That would probably hurt a bunch of feelings, putting a Hemi in that. That thing is way too beat up, though. It looks like it's a fastback, though. Yeah, it is. Ford Crestliner. Ford Crustliner. Ugh. Thing is ugly. El Camino. Kind of boring. 1970 Firebird. I actually like these cars. Let's see what this is. Project car. Colorado. Ooh, she definitely needs some work, that's for sure. Definitely needs some work. What else is there? There you go. Let's put in 1970 Honda 600. Let her eat. Ew, put in an ugly Jaguar? Nah. What is this? 2006 Chrysler SRT8 for $6,200. That's weird. Wonder why. It's a SRT8. Is it though? I guess it is. What does it need? Is that what SRT8s are going for these days? It seems really cheap. Let's see. Let me adjust this so you guys can see a little bit better. Oh, can I? Ooh. Let's see if I can adjust this. No, I can't. Yeah. I'll leave it. So I wonder why. Let's see what the story is on this. Bought the car from an insurance company with a rebuildable title. As you can see in the last two pictures, light damage. Place the fender, blah, blah, blah. The car runs and drives fine with cold AC. We'll need bodywork and paint. Price is firm. Huh. That's actually a pretty good deal, just as it is. The guy says it runs and drives. Oh, so it had some damage to it and he fixed it, I guess. And now he's just saying he needs some more bodywork. You guys are out in Miami, Florida. That's a pretty good deal. $6,200 for an SRT8. Not bad. Oh, look at this. Let's put it in this thing. 79 Trans Am. That thing probably stinks inside. I don't know why. Whenever I see old cars like that, I feel like they just smell. I bet you it smells. Look at that carpet. Ugh. Thing's probably got the Rona in there. What else we got? That's about it for project cars. Not a whole lot. Let me fire back to you guys and see what you guys are saying over here in the comments. Any car shows this weekend? Yeah, definitely not doing that to my SRT10. Any car shows this weekend? I think probably, but I'm gonna try and get the Hellcoda started, so we'll see. 80 sleeper for the drag week. 60s Charger. Yeah, those things are getting pricey though too. That would be fun. Miata Viper. Maybe. Brandon, since you're moving to Florida, build a Hemi mud truck. I know, right? Henry, single cabs are hard to find. Mike says, put a Shelby Daytona body on the Viper cart. Imagine, that'd be crazy too. Steve says, put the Hemi motor in the cheapest car you can find, preferably a front wheel drive conversion. Imagine, I don't even think that would fit. That motor's huge. Put a Hemi on a boat. Brian says, I've been looking at SRT8. They're getting to be a bargain. Yeah, seriously, I didn't think they were that cheap. If I had more space and I was closer, I would consider getting it and doing something with it. I don't know, boosting it until it blows up. Build a turbo kit on it. Who knows? Brandon says the Duster. Put a 6-speed Tremec behind the Hemi. That would be pretty cool too. That would be cool too. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night. That way I can get a good start on tomorrow. But like I said, we're gonna end up going live with channel members. So if you guys want to see the Hellcoda attempt to start tomorrow, which it should, but we're gonna do it tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time. So become a member if you guys want to see that. And otherwise, it'll be a few days later that you'll get to see that. But thanks for everybody that's watching tonight and joined the live. Thanks for everybody that contributed. Like I said, if you want to see that, make sure you're a channel member and turn your notifications on, and you'll see us try to start the truck tomorrow. So it's going to be it. Have a good weekend, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video.